Hi YouTube! Gonna keep this intro short, but I got to go hands-on with Donkey Kong Bananza very recently. Yee! That's my excitement level is like somewhere up here. I have a bunch of gameplay footage, my own personal gameplay footage, and some footage from Nintendo to show you and to talk about. Two quick notes before we get into it. One is that I'm limited in how much I can show you just per Nintendo's guidelines and things like that. And so my focus and what I'm sharing is going to be mostly things that haven't been shared in other areas. So if it's been shared in the treehouse, there's been two treehouses for Donkey Kong Bonanza or the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct. I might show some of those things, especially if I have stuff to talk about with them or if my footage is a little different, but I probably am going to try and not focus too much on those just because they've already been seen. They're old news. You should definitely watch the Direct and both of the tree houses for Donkey Kong Bananza if you haven't yet, because there's lots of good stuff on those. And then also I wanted to note that the game that I played, the game itself, it is in 4K. I did not capture it in 4K. I captured it in 1080p. Nintendo did give me some nice 4K footage. It's beautiful. It's crispy on 4K. But the stuff that I captured personally, because I was using a portable setup, it's tough to do 4K portable game capture, let me tell you. So because of that, I have some 1080p stuff that was captured that I did scale up to 4K just so that I can make sure the Nintendo stuff is in its full 4K glory. All of that to say, if you're watching the footage and you look at it and you think, that doesn't look like 4K, it's because it's not. It's because I captured it in 1080, okay? Just pretend. It still looks absolutely gorgeous, as you're about to see, so moving on. After going hands-on, I'm even more excited. Cannot wait for this game to come out July 17th, so just a little over 2 weeks from the upload of this video. Okay, let's go. So this right here is some of my direct capture footage, and I'm gonna be honest, the only reason I'm sharing it is because I wanted to show that it took me a hot minute to get a handle on the controls. They're pretty intuitive, I would say. Like, you could just kind of mash and you're gonna break stuff, so there's that. But also they're displayed directly on the screen right there, so it's just me, I guess. It's just me. But I will say that, like, I consistently tried to hit B to jump when it's A to jump, so that's a me thing. And the tutorial area does do a good job of getting you acquainted with them, but I still find myself kind of tumbling over them every once in a while later in my gameplay. So if you notice that I don't have the firmest grasp on controls, good eye, I don't. We'll get there when we play it for real, I'm sure. I'm going to let these next clips play mostly without commentary, but this is some gameplay, and I just wanted to note, Nintendo Water's back, baby. This is the Lagoon layer. So this is one of the early layers in the game. As you play, you do go deeper and deeper underground, which is kind of explained. I was confused when this was first announced. It was kind of explained in a cutscene. So the reason you're going deeper, even though the ultimate goal is to go to the surface, is because there's a belief that the deeper underground you go, eventually you're going to get to an area where all of your dreams come true. So Donkey Kong can get all of his bananas that he's ever wanted and more, and Pauline can get back home where she's trying to get to. So that's why you're going deeper and deeper.
You robot. You did podamo hold pelo que paduha. job, Ghosty! Goofer Vita! Lego! Sreho Varki! Dimorajete! Tiras! Ghosty por Krankes Rib!
After playing a bit in this area, it became clear to me that the 3D platformer contains quite a few puzzle-esque elements. There's a need to understand which materials break which other materials or how they interact with other materials. It also takes a keen eye to spot the little treasures that are all around, or if you've upgraded your sonar skill, that helps a lot. Or you have to be prepared to just kind of destroy, break every square inch of ground that you can, which you can do. It's so freeing. It's amazing. Cathartic. You need to take out your aggression on something, take it out on the fake polygon rocks within Donkey Kong Bananza. Do it. These next clips are from unlocking the Kong Bananza, which you would have seen already if you've seen the Direct or if you've seen the Treehouses. The Kong Bananza is the very strong, big version of Donkey Kong. Even though a lot of this was in the Direct, I'm including it here because I think when it's tied with the gameplay and the dive into this little very mini tutorial area where you get to learn about how to use Kong Bananza, I think when it's all tied together, it's a really smooth, good experience. The cutscene here is my favorite. Again, I'm super impressed with the cutscenes in this game and how well they kind of mesh with the gameplay. Really fun. At this point, we jumped over to another save file, so it's in another area or another level, I suppose. You can see the areas really do have very unique theming, along with unique music, unique NPCs. They're unique, you know. I keep likening it to Luigi's Mansion 3 and the different floors in Luigi's Mansion 3. If you haven't played that, then you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But it's really like you're entering a whole new little world when you go down into a new layer. It's not just a new depth, it's a new environment, it's a new weather patterns, new everything.
Ready, go, go! There's a banana!
There's also some things that do more or less stay the same between layers, from what I've seen, at least. So there's the little rock villager people, and they open up shop in all of the different layers. So if you're looking for a place to take a nap, if you're looking for some new clothing to buy with your fossils, if you're looking for some apples to stock up on for your health, or juice, or if you need to trade your Banandium chips for full-blown Banandium, there's places to do that all over. It's a nice little connection between the layers where they're mostly different. There's that nice little element of home in there. Also, I would like to mention that the NPCs are all just really delightful across the board. All of the ones that I've met, Nintendo, sometimes you can tell when they've had a lot of fun and they've put their love into putting dialogue onto these little NPCs, and this is one of those times. Again and again and again, props to Nintendo of America's localization team. You all are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing because you're good at it. Next, I got the chance to try out the local co-op using mouse mode, the mouse control, I don't know what it's called, the mouse controls on the Joy-Cons to control Pauline and throw different materials using her voice. This was shown in the direct and stuff. It was pretty fun, but I do want to note that if I'm going to be critical about anything, it's that it was way too easy playing with Pauline, only because she's super capable of just spam attacking, spam throwing rocks all over the place. Whenever they've shown this in directs and stuff, she was throwing the rocks or singing the rocks out much more slowly. But you can just spam them. You can just throw nonstop rocks. There is kind of a puzzle element still, so Pauline can source and absorb different kinds of materials so that she can throw different kinds of materials for a limited time, which sometimes is necessary for getting through areas, because you can't necessarily just always spam rocks to get through the game, of course. Overall, I would say if you're hoping to turn this game into a two-player version, just be aware that with Pauline, at least in the early areas, which is what we were playing on when I tested Pauline, it does make things move really quickly. I'm showing you here a few challenges and also a boss fight that I did with Pauline. You can see for yourself just kind of how quick it went. I will say, the mouse controls were very smooth, easy to use, so that's good.
Oopsie. High five.
This is the last area we got to see in our preview. It's Sublayer 600. I think it's called the forest layer. As you can see, it's much more lush down here. In this save file, we also have already unlocked the ostrich bonanza, which Donkey Kong uses to fly, or rather to glide a bit. So you do have to start off in a high spot. It's worth noting that the flying ability can be upgraded over time, as with your other Bonanza abilities, like your ability to punch with Kong Bonanza. You can upgrade those things using skill points, and I just love that Donkey Kong gets a skill point system in the first place. Can't wait to hopefully make DK super overpowered. It's going to be super fun. The skill points are directly tied with your Banandium gems, so the more bananas you get, the stronger DK is. Pretty straightforward.
Aim.
If nothing else, this area really showed me that the enemies in the terrain get a lot more challenging than the earlier areas. I was almost a little concerned that the earlier areas were kind of simple. Getting down to Sublayer 600, it became evident that the enemies are not all pushovers and that the terrain can hurt you for certain. There's lots of sticker bushes and poison water and just stuff around to do damage to DK. Speaking of sticker bushes, look at this.
Time to focus.
I absolutely love that these little areas are kind of interjected within the world. Some have unique gameplay elements and some are just pure callback nostalgia like this one. And I think it's a great way to keep the gameplay interesting, and the good music is just the icing on the cake. The icing on the banana cake, if you will. Also, in case you were wondering, that was my fourth take. That was my fourth take because I did die 3 other times trying to do that one challenge. So no, if you're bad at 2D Donkey Kong, you're not going to magically become good at 2D Donkey Kong when you play this game. But that's okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
no. Well,
Oh, that's okay.
500.
You do lose.
Oh, that was not what I wanted. Whoops. Oops. Oh, I gotta work on that one. Oh, no. Okay. Well, thank goodness for the balloon.
Yeah.
I got too close. I'm embarrassed.
This is.
One last thing I want to highlight is just the small bits of dialogue between Pauline and DK, or rather, I guess, the small bits of dialogue that Pauline speaks to DK, because she doesn't get a lot back from him besides the usual little grunts, but how they managed to interject so much personality and such a sweet relationship, like a big brother little sister dynamic going on. I don't know.
Hey, DK, are you awake? There's a lizard up there. Do you see it? How does it stick to the ceiling like that? Now I'm worried it's gonna fall on me. Ugh, so much. Refreshed and ready to go.
It's so sweet the way that Pauline and Donkey Kong interact with each other.
I won't do it.
It warms my heart, and I really hope that other people feel the same way, because it's one of my favorite relationships that I've witnessed in a video game in a long time. It adds a lot to the game. It adds flavor. It adds, a certain level of investment that you might not have if you didn't care about DK and Pauline. But I do care. I care deeply. I love them both. Also, these little dialogue things, they're skippable. So if you don't want to listen to Pauline talk every time when you go to take a nap to heal up, you don't have to. But I love that this is there. It gets me. It gets me.
Maybe the hotel staff could just turn the poison into a good thing. You know, like make a tourist attraction out of it. To your right, please enjoy a scenic view of the world and no stay at the eggshell. This idea seems... Wow, you were out like a light, DK.
So that's it. That's my preview. I'm so excited for Donkey Kong Bananza. I can't even tell you. I think, without a doubt, when this game comes out in a couple weeks, it will be my favorite Switch 2 exclusive game. Period. Point. Done. Blank. Probably for a while, because I'll give Metroid Prime 4 a shot. Maybe that'll have the opportunity to knock it out. But I just know from what I've played that this is a game that I'm going to latch onto and really enjoy. So I can't tell you how excited I am for this game. Yes, I can. I'm very excited for this game. Releases in only a few weeks. Because I cannot wait too much longer for this. I'll be streaming it and playing it day one. Gotta stock up on bananas, I guess. Maybe we'll do a banana incentive. How many bananas can I eat before it's unhealthy? We'll find out. Let me know if you're going to be playing. Do you already have a Switch 2? Are you planning to get a Switch 2 for this? Do you not have a Switch 2, but you really wish you did because you really want to play Donkey Kong Bananza? I don't blame you. And as always, let me know if you have any questions that I didn't answer in this video. If I didn't show it, then there's a very solid chance I didn't experience it, so I won't be able to answer the question. But I'll try. I'll do my best. There might be some little things here and there that I got to witness that I didn't share. Never hurts to ask. Thank you for watching, and as always, please subscribe, like the video if you would like to support my channel. I appreciate it more than you know. All right. Love you. Bye. Mwah. Deku, deku, deku. Da-na-na-na-na-na. 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 Dun 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 dun.